Hello, hello, hello. Sorry to be a bit late, but I spent over 20 minutes trying to get on Google Hangouts, had it all set up, and then I realized that I couldn't invite Lena because I have to create my circle and get Lena into my circle in order to... Anyway, so, hey, Lena, we'll sort it out for Thursday. I hope. We're supposed to be stormy next couple of days, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so, hello, Joan, Dar, hello, hello, oh, let me share. Oh, excuse the sniffles, I still have the sniffles. Dang allergies. Ooh, should help paint. All right. Okay. Yes, I know. M. Graham Eye Candy. Got that right. Okay. So, hey, Judy. Hello, Ian. All right. So, these are my M. Graham colors that I have. These little green tabs that I have are the Daniel Smith ones that I liked, that I was able to create using my M. Graham, so I don't have to buy any Daniel Smith. Yay me, because they're way more expensive than my M. Graham in Canada. Anyway, they are. Sorry, I guess I need to hold on. I'm gonna tie up this garbage bag. I should have done that. Excuse me while I toss it over to the door so I can take it out to the kitchen next time I come. Put out a garbage bag. There we go. All right. Yes. Okay. It was funny because the doorbell rang while I was at Janet's. And Canada Post delivering a package from Amazon. And it weighed a ton. And I was like, what the heck did I order that weighs this much? And then I realized it was my mat. I ordered 50, a pack of 50 mats. The mats are 11 by 14, but they mat to 8 by 10. And so there's 50 mats, 50 backboards, and 50 bags. So plan is to try and start selling some of my original art in the new year, if I ever paint any that I find is good enough to sell. That's going to be my issue. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take my ceramic dishes out to wash, so I'll use baby white towels. This one's not too bad, so... Hey, Janet. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Orla. Well, we've got snow. The skies are getting cloudy. We've got snow coming in tomorrow until the end of Thursday. Till overnight Thursday. 2 different systems coming through. So, yay us. Usually we're praying for we get dough before Christmas. But usually we're sitting here crossing our fingers, really hoping to get a little bit of snow on Christmas Eve. You never want to have a lot because you always have people traveling. But it's kind of like we're always really crossing our fingers, hoping we get snow by Christmas Eve. Geez, this year at the rate we're going, we're going to be so sick of snow by Christmas Eve, we're not going to want any. Gosh. Excuse me. 1 minute, I'm going to mute myself. Okay. All right. Hey, Katrina. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not yet. All right. So I have to decide. Here's my watercolor that I'm going to do today. And if you're watching the recording, oh, I should do my welcome. Good evening. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. It is an overcast, getting ready for a storm day here on the east coast of Canada. And I'm going to watercolor today. This is the Sunset. I am going to watercolor using my M-gram. And I'm working on 300-pound. This is like chipboard. This is like sturdy stuff. 300-pound Fabriano cold press 100% cotton paper. So I need to decide which colors I need to use. And if they're new ones, I'm going to have to squirt a little wee bit out into my ceramic palette because I'm still waiting for my palettes to arrive from Sayers. They had to wait for something to come from one of their stores in order to fill my order. So, just a moment. Oh, I don't have it open yet. 1 moment, please. So I have to open it on my iPad here. And I have to turn it so the display doesn't turn off. And auto never. And there we go. And I'm going to turn the volume down so that you guys don't hear if someone tweets or texts me. I should mute my computer as well. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I am going to need my Azo orange, which is in my palette, but my cad orange, and I am going to need my cad orange. I am going to need a little bit, I'm going to need to use alizarin crimson, which is in my palette. Permanent alizarin crimson. A little bit for the light pink clouds up there. I'll put a little neutral tint, which I have the neutral tint from Shinhan. And cerulean blue tea. Maybe phthalo blue red for the no. Okay, so those are the only colors I need. So I am going to take. I need to find my cad. It's either in 1 or 2. Number 1 or number 2. Hello, Dr. Dot. Hello, Janet. Hey, Gail. There we go. Yeah, my cad. For my yellow, I am going to use some gamboge along with yellow ochre. I'll put the yellow ochre along the, yeah, okay, that should work. So I'm going to take my, this one explodes on me, so I'm going to leave it out just in case I need to add more. Okay, so I need my Azo orange, gamboge, my yellow ochre, my neutral tint. Oh, hold on. This one's neutral tint. And my cerulean blue deep. Just this one. All right. So let's do my mixing. So, Azo orange. Hold on. I don't want to have. I'm going to just put a paper over there so I don't accidentally drip on my. A little bit of alizarin crimson. Don't need much of that. Ugh. And it's very potent. So that should be more than enough of the alizarin crimson. Hey, Easy. Yeah, Janet, your painting turned out awesome. I was gone just as you were finishing up the blossom, buds, I think. I had to reboot my computer. I know YouTube always works better. So how is it behaving, you guys? How's the buffering today? Yes, it is. Ian, I got this at my Dollarama. It was in the kitchen section. It is for like deviled eggs. So I've got 3 of them, $2 each. Can't beat that. Okay, so gamboge. Gonna need a fair amount of gamboge. And some yellow ochre. And I'll worry about the neutral tint later because that comes in when I'm done this guy. And then over here I need my cerulean blue deep. And you can see it doesn't take much paint. All right, so all I need to draw in here is my horizon and in the photograph is almost in the middle, so I'm going to put it just a little lower than middle. I don't like it to be in the middle. Oh, hold on. I'm going to draw it up from this this line because even if this line's not, it's straight with, so it'll be straight with itself. At least when I put the mat on. So there's 4. So I'm going to go just below mid-center. I'm going to go 3 3/4. It's actually 3.5 because I set it on the 1/4-inch line. I'll draw the horizon. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do it. It's easier for me to see my dots. Where's my dots? There we go. Now, that didn't work out very well. It went right through that one. But it didn't go through this one. That's all right. I'll just make it straight with my mat. Hey, Jen! They're alcohol inks. She even convinced me to order them, Kathy. I ordered them from Amazon.com. I only had to pay $7 shipping, which was not too bad. Because it was cheaper than ordering them through Amazon Canada. Saved myself $4, even with the shipping. So, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get comfortable here in my chair, but with my legs the way they are, it's getting more and more comfortable. More and more difficult to get comfortable. All right. Now, it's monthly for us? No, I think only if you're new. Jan, I have a deal. I didn't get any notice. Mine's still $79.99 a year. Hi, Adidal. Oh. Sorry, now I can't even remember what I was looking for. Oh, never mind. Now I remember. One moment, please. I need to take my meds that I forgot to take. One moment, please. Tear them off my, there we go, pill pack. Oh, okay, I will, Jan. Where do I find it? Under my, account or something? Because I got a deal. When I got a deal, I got it $79.99 a month for life. And it was a deal they offered one weekend before they put it up to $9.99. Yeah, we get video. I get video and music. We do too now, Janet. We didn't originally. I'm paying $79.99 a year, and I'm getting video and music. So, okay, thanks. Just tweet it to me there, Jan. So I hope that all of you who are watching the recording, if you don't want to listen to all of our extra chat and etc., then use the scratch bar at the bottom to fast forward or turn me off, one or the other. We're live stream. We're a community. We call each other Fibs, friends in the box. And so we don't come here just to art. We also come here to chat with each other. So there is chatting, and I don't edit the videos. So, whatever. It's my stream. I'll do it the way I want to. So no need to comment because I'll just turn you on. Okay, so I'm not going to bother drawing in my hills because I'll just freehand it when I'm ready to put them in. There's my average. So what I'm going to do is my sky first. So I have the line drawn for my 8x10, just so I have an idea of where I want to keep, you know, most of it. Doesn't mean I won't go out past them because that's the, I'd rather go out past them accidentally with background to make sure that now this is 300-pound paper, so it takes a fair amount to get it wet and stay wet, and I probably should use my larger brush because it would work better, easier. Just use my 1-inch one. My Grumbacher holds a little more water, and because it's 1 inch, it kind of covers a little better. So I always have to do like 3 wets at least for it to stay wet and be wet enough to work with. This is 300-pound paper, so you don't have to worry about taping it down. All right. See, and already up top is dry again, so I'll do my third coat. So you want it shiny but not glossy, kind of like a satin finish. There we go. $7.99 a month. Okay. All right, thanks, Jan. Oh, right. I have tons of blender solution already. I tend to not like the blending solution with it. I prefer the Alcoholics Pure Strength. All right. So I like to paint with rounds. So I'm going to start with my large silver black velvet. See if I'm happy with that or not. All right, you have to remember the closer you get to your horizon, the less blue it is because that's the farther away part of the sky. Now I'm going to go in with a little alizarin crimson here. And I'm going to go over it with just a little bit of the Azo orange just to kind of tone it down a little bit. I don't want to, oh, that's too strong, Jean. Oopsie doopsie. I need tissue. All right. So now, the gamboge. and orange. This is Azo orange first. And I'm going to add a little bit of that's yellow ochre. Doing this while it's all still wet here. And then over here, we're just going to have some of this is the cad orange. All right. You have to be careful because if you work it too much, you're going to lose some of this softness. I have to go in and try and do a little soft work there. And I'm going to do it with, I don't want to do it with the yellow and the blue because I don't want to get green, that gamboge. So I'm going to go in. I need a little more alizarin crimson over here. And I'm just going to put a little alizarin crimson right along that to blend that just a little bit. Because the darker cloud is going to be along there anyway, but I want it to blend. So I'm going to leave that. It is, but it some of that's going to get hidden by the hills anyway, right? The strongest orange, I don't want to work it too much because it is very strong there. Okay, so drying. I'm going to work. Actually, I think I'm going to dry it first. I'm going to let it dry first. And I know it went down below my horizon, but that's fine because I'll fix that. Maybe that's just for me in the frying jam. I don't know. Because I'm already a Prime member and it's supposed to be a lifetime $79.99, which is cheaper than $7. It's like getting 2 months free. I need to add a little more alizarin crimson in here. That's okay, it can be done. Kathleen, you'll have to try that, whether you can use alcohol inks on top of acrylic. Acrylic becomes a porous surface, so be interesting. Test it with the back of your hand. It still feels, once again, because I had to put so much water on it to wet it down. Thanks, Adabelle. Getting there. That's only the first layer. Oh, it's only the first layer. Now, I think I will do my first layer of the bottom before I do my second layer of the top. The bottom, of course, is a reverse. Oh, grabbed the wrong brush. Not wet enough. I could tell by the way it was moving my brush. I need the third layer of wet. Hey, Tracy! Ookie, Jenna. Not using my big brush. Kaboosh. Oops, did that the wrong way. Oops. Sorry, I can fix it. No worries. It got a little dirty because my orange got in my blue. Hold on. Just going to soften up a little bit. Make sure my brush is nice and clean. Turn it this way. Need to get some cleaner blue over here as well. Not that bright, Jean, but that's okay. Water will fix that. All right, let's try that. Didn't get any blue. I messed up. Hold on. I really messed up. Let me see if I can pick this up. I messed up the reflection. See, this is why I... Should have worked from top to bottom. It would have been easier for me. Then the alizarin crimson up here. So there we go. It's going to be going off the, it's going to be totally off the page, but that's okay. I'll get a little bit in front of the, there. Because my line's right here for my, let's see if I can get a little more blue in there. messing up my stroke, but I had to lighten that up a little bit. All right. Heat gun. Every hoodie. ACB, Norma. Oops, still wet down here. So my mat's going to go here. So there's only going to be a little bit tinge of alizarin crimson showing, but I'll brighten it up. It's got to get brightened up here too. Don't have any clouds in yet. So far, just kind of, well, I should say I don't have any of the darker clouds in yet. We don't really want any more blue than that, I don't think. That's a good amount of blue. So it's just the other colors that I need to brighten up. So I'm going to zoom in here to see what I've got. Okay, I don't think I need... I'm going to get rid of my yellow ochre. That was just protecting my blue from my other yellow, so I didn't get green. All right. I need a little more. Okay, I think I'm going to go down one brush size. Well, not one brush size, but to my next brush that I have here. And I need to get my neutral tint going here for those clouds. I should really mix it with my blue and my orange. Let's see what I get. It'll be a happier painting if I mix it with, instead of using the neutral tint. It's a cad orange. That's a little too brown, Jean. A little more blue. Let's see what color I've got here. It still might be a little too brown. Oh, it's not bad. See? Get a nice neutral tint. So that was using my cad orange and the cerulean blue deep. Oh, for goodness sakes, there goes my journal. All right, so that's a good cloud neutral tint. All right, so now I need to go in and I'm going to wet my whole paper. See, Jenna, finish one layer, dry it. Now go back and wet the whole thing again because I want to paint wet on wet again for my next layer. So it spreads them a little bit, but not much because I dried it completely first. If you don't dry it, it will lift for sure. Now, if I scrub, it's going to lift, but right now it's just softening everything. All right. So, and I'm going to go in with just a touch of the gamboge on the bottoms of those just to make it look like the sun is glowing off of them. But that's a little too much. So once again, I need another tissue. And pounce to get the nice little fluffy texture there. Now I'm going to do the same thing down here. And poof, to get a little texture. Soften them up a bit. Hey, May. No, that was Bob. Bob Ross. Happy Little Trees was Bob Ross, Judy. Oh, hi, Eve. Hello, hello. Welcome. Lena, you could have, though, if you wanted. So I'm just going to inset the first dark clouds here. And it's not going to show there because it's up above. All right. Let's see. I'm going to have to wait and do that bottom part because I'll wet it. I'll have to wet it again. Ooh, that's a little bit cream there. Of course. I always have to mess it up. And if this is going to be a gift, it has to be done right. Okay, sorry, I messed that up because it's supposed to be up here. That mix is not going to work well down on that orange because I use blue, so it's going to get green in the yellow. All right, that's okay. You don't want them to look, they're not stormy clouds, they're fluffy dark clouds. It's nighttime. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a gift or not. This may have to be my test run. And I may have to turn it over and paint. I've been known to do that before. Oh, I need more alizarin crimson. My paper is drying, so I'm going to have to soften that up. Like that. See, that's always my problem when I'm doing sunsets. I should have just left it, not put any of these dark clouds in. I don't like it at all. Oh, maybe I should just turn it over. Hey, Arlene. Hello, Jen. Exactly, Jillian. That's my problem. I'm trying to put these dark clouds on, and maybe I should have just used neutral tint. I don't mind, actually, what's happening up here. You don't really mind. I just don't like this at all. Yeah, Kathy, that's what I'm going to have to do. Hey, Jerry. So I'm going to, since I'm going to test and turn it over and do it on the other side, the good version. I like testing on the real color, and it's for my niece, so she'll understand that there's a painting on the other side. Oh, it'll be hidden by the backboard anyway, because I'm going to tape it on the backboard. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to test out and see what neutral tint does then. Let's see what neutral tint will do on these colors. Since I want to know. Let's see. I'll do it in a spot separate from. I didn't put it on wet like the other one, so it's not really. Well, that would work way better, wouldn't it? Look at that. It's not turning green. Okay. So, but it's not blue enough. You know what? I think it needs Payne's Gray. Let's try Payne's Gray. See if it will. It'll probably, Payne's Gray will turn green over the. See, those look too dark and stormy. And it's actually, once it's drying, it is turning kind of greenish. It looks pretty close to what I mixed, actually. Let's try. See, it's fine up there on the blue. It's just on the yellow. Let's try Payne's Gray. See if it turns too green on me. Should be a little more blue. Let's let it soften here. So I think Payne's Gray is the winner. It's pretty good over the yellow. And it's pretty good over the orange. It's turning a little brown over the orange. How would you do that? Kathy, how would you do that? Maybe I should just leave it and not paint it any color. Maybe I should put the dark on first and then add the yellows and the oranges. Oh. Jerry, I'm trying to figure out how to add. See, the Payne's Gray is doing the same thing as neutral tint. Not quite as bad. I wonder if I mix the Payne's Gray or the neutral tint with some of my white gouache. How about a violet gray? Okay. Let's see. Okay, how about a violet gray? Let's see what I have here. Okay. So I've got Quin Violet. That's too much. Maybe a Cobalt Violet? If I put the Cobalt Violet, let's just try that. Let's try. Even if I have to, where is it? Okay, sorry, looking for my water bottle here. My Cobalt Violet is about my dullest violet that I have. Let's see. Even if it's not like gray like the picture, Kathy, it's probably going to look better, right? Okay, let's, hold on. I'm going to go down here. I should have just gotten a swatch piece of paper, but I guess I may as well use this, right? And it's a learning experience. I'll know for next time I do sunsets. Maybe I should just use my sunsets with my Kremers turned out really nice. Of course, I wasn't adding dark clouds like this. So let's try that Cobalt Violet. Okay, well, that's going to be nice. I think that's a good plan. It's dark over the yellow because it's opposite of yellow, but it's nice over that orange. And it's not going to turn green, so it's going to give me the neutral. Let's do it right over the yellow here. I think that might be the good plan. to just turn the sunset violet instead of dark. I think that's the plan. I know, Ian, but my niece requested a sunset. The other option I can do is just make it a sunset without any dark clouds. But actually, I don't mind. I don't mind that purple for I don't mind that for a bit of dark. And then in the blue, I would probably still in the blue I would probably still use that mix that I made. Hey, Domingo. Well, I'm testing because I didn't like how my clouds were turning out with this color. So I'm trying to figure out what color I'm going to use for my darkest color clouds. So I think I was just fine with it until I added these darker clouds. You know what I think I'm going to do? Oh. So Kathy, what do you think? Should I just stick with alizarin crimson and not put any, or put a couple of these purple? What do you think, Ian? Which do you like? Cut these out completely. Just use alizarin crimson, or actually, do you think I should use some of that violet for some darker? I think I like the violet for some darker. Let's see what happens if, because they have cad orange sun glow on them in the picture. So let's see what happens if I go under with some of the orange, the bright orange. See what it does to the purple. And I can't use the Azo orange because it's too yellow. But the cad should be okay. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. I really like that. I think I do have a Magic Clean sponge. Yeah, I think I like the violet too. And I like how the cad orange does add a nice glow on that violet. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Turn over, draw my lines again. No, I don't have to draw my lines. I don't think that. Okay. All right, let's dry her up. Now, for this larger size, this is just one of those wood canvases. They were like, what, $3 or $4 at Dollarama. And I'm just using it as my easel here on my desk for my larger ones. I like it. Yeah, I will. I'll soften the dark. Oh, you mean, okay. But I still, even with them softened up, there's too much green. There's too much green in these, either the neutral tint or the Payne's Gray or the neutral tint that I mixed. My neutral tint's the same color as the Shinhan neutral tint, and that was just a cad orange and cerulean blue. All right, so I will dry this so I can turn it over and paint the other sides up. All right, turning it over, starting again. Because I'll have my dark will come from the landscape, from the mountains. Oh, sorry, my knees. Not wanting to. My knees are really bad. Oh, that's right. Got to put that on my list tomorrow to call the doctor. Dang it. I'm supposed to do that this morning, and then I got watching Dee Dee, and then I got watching Janet, and okay. All right. Just so I have an idea of where my frame will be. Oh, wait, hold on. This is actually a straight edge, so maybe I should do it on the straight edge. Add a layer of cad red to the cloud. Which one? The one that I did violet or the one I did alizarin crimson? Ian? Yay, Janet. Woohoo, Janet is clean. We can all turn our smell-o-vision back on. I'm gonna put it right along the there's my there's my line. Now let's make it straight. Alright, those are just in general. That's just close to where my alright. All right. Oh, no. Now, on the other side of it, I've got something on it. Oh, really, Jean? Figures. Oh, for heaven's sakes, why on earth would there be something on it? Maybe I can cover it with a dark. Oh, man, that is so annoying. I'll have to cut it up for cards or something. Let me see what I can get here. Maybe I should just start a new recording because this one. Oh, of course. People want to see my mistakes. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll make sure that Jessica knows the trouble I went through. To give her a sunset. Hello, Scoobs. I'm starting all over because I messed up the first try. Oh. Excuse me. Catch my... Next time my cleaner comes, we're starting in here. Hopefully she'll have one day off this week that she can come and get me sorted in here. I keep getting like 3/4 of the way done of sorting my craft room, and then I need to get like 100% done and get my desk done. Well, when I was trying to get the clouds and they were turning green on me and I didn't like the dark color. So then we were just testing to see what color to use for the dark clouds. So we got it sorted out. So I'm starting again. And this is totally crooked up here. So I have to go from this side completely. And is this 14? It might be more than 14. I don't know. Yep, it is. It is more than 14. Okay, Orla. Hey, Shara. Ha, Shara. No, I wasn't going for fierce. I was just going for ticked off. Ticked off is what I was going for. I don't swear. I growl. Dang it all is the extent of my swear ability. Oh, okay. So now there's something on my stupid ruler. Glue. Really? Okay. There's nothing up there on the shelf where I'm keeping it, so anyway. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I can't believe this. Okay, sorry. Warning, warning, growl. Growl, growl, growl. I don't know why. I just cut them in. I guess they're more than, they must be 30 and not 28. So I did them in half and they're 15 instead of 14. All right, now I'm going to there's no way that's going all the way through, but maybe it'll give me enough to tear. Normally I mark it on both sides, but I'm too lazy to mark it on both sides. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking with my pencil in my mouth, but you know, I'll use that as a test strip. Jeez Louise. What am I? Oh, I don't care if other people swear. Doesn't bother me. Well, I don't like it when people use as a noun, verb, and adjective in every sentence. But, you know, my BFF, she'll say something. She'll say, sorry, Jane. It's like, you don't have to apologize. You're an adult. Speak the way you want. I just decided not to make it a habit because I knew I was going to be a teacher. And thank goodness it wasn't a habit, because I may have lost my teacher's license long before I was someone who swore on a regular basis. Where's all this crap coming from? It's like dropping out of the sky or something. Jeez. It's not... My ruler doesn't look clean, but there's nothing sticky on the back of it. I don't know where it's coming from. Blue. All right, where's the... There it is. Thank goodness I always have one straight side of 8, 7, 8. All right. Okay. So here we go. Oh, why did I do that? Now I have to reach. All right, horizon. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This time I'm going to wet everything all at once and do my reflection as I go. I think I'm going to need a smidge more of my cad orange here. All right. I think I'm going to go without the yellow ochre this time. I don't think I'm going to need it. I think the gamboge is okay. I say that and then I'm probably going to mess it up. Just getting my colors here. Cerulean Blue Deep, Cad Orange. Oh, for racking fracking. I could swear like Barney Rubble. Or like Fred Flintstone actually does, isn't it? Let's try that again. Sorry, my brush didn't clean off properly, so I ended up dirty instead of blue. All right, let's get that cerulean going again. Make sure my brush is clean this time. Oh, hold on. I've got to clean out my... That was the problem, I think. It was actually my well was dirty too because my brush was dirty. Good thing I noticed that. Okay. Cobalt Violet. Need some of that. Use that as my dark. All right. And I need a little more alizarin crimson in the well. Okay. To help myself out with the wetting, I'm going to spritz. Then spread. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Good, Jean. Start off with a smear, but that's all right. I'll just paint right through it. Went down a little too far with the blue. Wasn't even watching what I was doing. That's silly, Jean. Sorry. Get my blue on here. I have to wait to my smaller brush for this, I think. Next brush. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Dropped another. Now, I need to go over that right away with a little bit of gamboge to lighten it up a little bit before it dries. Okay, I have to wait till that dries. I have to pick a little bit of it up. Put a little bit too much down. Go work on this while the paper is wet. Oops, sorry. Picked up my, don't want the baby wipe, I want paper tissue. A little bit too much orange in there. Okay. All right, dry. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how long ago you came in, but welcome. Oh, Lena. Eileen's telling you that you're streaming tomorrow. I think Lena already planned to stream tomorrow from what I... Oh, no, I did that the wrong way. Oh no, can I fix that up? Ah, that reflection's wrong. Crap. Oh. All right, where's my magic? Hold on. Where did I stick it? There is my magic eraser. Oh, I might have to go in and grab a new one because it probably fell on the floor. Yeah, I think it did because it's on my twirly thing. One moment, need to find a magic eraser. See if I can pick that up or not. I actually have a Cheap Joe's version. I do have magic erasers as well, but this is the Paint Erase Cheap Joe brand of magic eraser. All right, Ian, question if you're still here. Ian, do I wait for this to dry to try and pick it up? It's supposed to slant this way. So, Ian, sorry, is that yes for I should wait for it to dry and then do it, or do it now while it's still wet? I'll take a drink of pop while I'm waiting for that. Still semi-wet. So do I dry it all the way or work it? It should be dry? Okay. Alrighty. I shall finish drying it. And then I wet the sponge, right? Okie dokie. Let's see if I can get this fixed. Oh, Mindy! Mindy! Oh my gosh! You bad girl. You are bad. I'm also going to work on this up here to see if I can lighten it using my magic eraser because it just down here's pretty good. This went a little too dark. I should have had some more water in my palette with it. Okay, so that's all dried. So, let's see if I can at least move it enough so that I can fix the angle since it's like totally wrong reflection. Look at that. It's even picking up alizarin crimson. That's pretty good because permanent alizarin crimson is pretty staining. Okay. Dab. Yep. All right. Dab. Dab, dab, dab. Okay. I think I can. All right, and let's, this is trying to get this lighter anyway, so get a piece of I know, right, Diane? I mean, it's not totally gone, but it's gone enough that I can reverse the angle. And this I was just trying to lighten up anyway. So that's what I'm trying to keep the texture. but it removes it better than just the water, and especially, it's nice. I've done it in small spots before, but not kind of in a large section like this. So that's good to know. Oh, don't want too much water. That picked up a little too much water, I think. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to have to use a little bit of white in those to define those clouds a little bit, but that's okay. That'll work. Okay, and let's just come back to this a little bit more. There. All right, so let's try and fix this area. I'll do it. It's kind of wet, so I will wet it evenly there. And go back in with the blue that I took away. And then yeah, let's get the alizarin. I'm going to add some water to my alizarin crimson, learn from my lesson from last time. Come on, spritzer. Why are you not? There we go. Lighten it up a little bit. There we go, and it goes this way. With so orange highlight. There we go. All right. All right. So let's dry those spots up now that I fixed the angle on that. Okay. Now I'm going to add some dark clouds using our violet. So, and I need to make sure I have my cat. I got my cat orange ready. Dry it all so that I can wet it all again. Yes, that's the way it goes. Okay, good night, Scooby. Thank you for coming. Okay. All right. Maybe I should have just painted her something. Anyway, I already painted her the glass decanter. Excuse the stupid fruit flies. That's what happens. I have bananas. Okay, it's brighter over there, so there's not as much over here. Okay, let's see, is that soft enough? Okay, it's not bad. Not too bad. Add a little resin crimson in here. All right, so now where's my bottle? I need to get a new spritz bottle. Oh, this style. It's pretty bad when they break down when you're only using water in them and no pigment or anything. Jeez. Hey, Debbie! Bye, Kathy! Sorry, just saw that now. That's not wet enough. I'm gonna have to dry it and go back in. Oh, why did I do that? It was looking pretty decent till I did that. Trying to brighten it up. Okay. All right. Stop it, Jean, before you mess it up even more. I have to work on this area here. I'm just going to wet it a little bit. It needs more yellow. Because that's the brightest part of the sunset. Okay. Got to stop working because my paper's drying. Just going to try and soften this up here. And then dry it. All right. Yeah, I'm still not happy with this here. And if I keep working it, I'm just going to make it worse. I think when I get my mountains in, it's going to ground it a little bit, I think. Welcome back, Kathy. All right, so now I need to work on the water. Okay. Okay. Time is it? 7 o'clock. Debbie, are you going to stream this evening? I know sometimes on Monday, I know you're not off this week, but I know sometimes on Mondays you stream after me. Sorry, I need to zoom in on my water areas here so I can get this right. Okay, so. Okay, I've got my number 2. Here, is it number 2? Number 4. And I'm black velvet. And I need to add some alizarin crimson in here to darken this up. Some. All right, so now I'm going to use my oh, shoot. Sorry, my brush is not dark enough, so it's not any paint. I'm trying to be careful, so I'm like being too careful here. I don't want it to look like the water's rough. Perhaps I should be using a liner instead of the... Yeah, well, this is not going to be a gift. Let me tell you that. She's not getting a sunset. Sorry. Sorry. All right, I'm going to put in my mountains, see if it fixes it at all. See you later. Bye, May. You'll be asleep very soon. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, I'm going to use a neutral tint because I'll be using it fairly thick as black. Okay. Now, all right. Let's make room for my neutral tint. Make sure my hold on. My paper is kind of... Oh, no, don't want that one. Get across the bottom first here. Try to get it straight across the horizon. Okay. All right. All right, so now over here, put the I don't want to rub my hand in the wet paint, so I'm going to dry it. Yeah, not liking my sunset, Debbie. Not at all. The water looks like crap. Yeah. So we're going to go for something completely different. I think she really wanted a sunset, but I don't think I can do it. I can do it if I stick to golds and yellows, crimson, maybe just forget clouds altogether. We'll see. Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right, this one's farther away, so it flecked. So it starts about here, goes a little closer. The reflection is closer here. Oh. Wet my brush. It's almost dry brushing on, and I don't want that. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of cerulean, and I'm going to put a little bit of the neutral tint in to darken it, because the water here. And here, that kind of right into there. That worked really well. Okay, let's try that again. Little cerulean. And my neutral tint. Hey, Sandra. Oh, yay, see? Yay. Oh, that's good news. Uh-oh. Judy. Okay. All right, so now I need to add it so it looks like there's more trees on here. All right, I need to add a little bit of color here. I think I need to, should I wet it? I think I need to do wet on wet. But I don't want to wet my dark areas because it will smudge. But I just want to wet my areas here where I need to have more color. Need to get a little more orange in this area right here. And I'm wetting the whole thing just so that I don't get I'm going to work with my small brush here. I did too, Eileen. All right, so that brightens that part up there. So I think I need a little bit more right there too. And I can, oh yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Add a little more on this side too. What you do to one, you do to the other. I still have to fix my oh, I'm liking that better. That's brightening it up. I mixed a little alizarin crimson in with my gamboge. That's giving me a color I like. Brightening that up a little. It's not the same as what's on the picture, but I like it better. I just think it needs to be a little brighter. All right. This reflection ended up a little bit too big, but that's okay. I need to make my... This is going to go darker because it's in front of this other one. It's going to be a very still night. I'm not going to try and fiddle with the water any more than what I have. Because I don't want to mess it up. Because I'm kind of liking it a little bit better now. And I really don't want to mess it up. Oh! I don't like that orange there, so I'm actually going to cover it over. Because it's my painting, and I can do that if I want. Oh, my poor brush. It's got no water left in it. Make sure that's dark enough. All right. What do you guys think? I didn't grab a mat to put the mat over it, but what do you think? I really like it since I added that little bit of touch. Oh, Lena! Oh, yay! Lena got some engrams. Yay! Way to go. Good girl, Lena. Woohoo! Okay, now I need to fix, just before I go, I'm not done yet. Almost done. Not. I need to really fix my, actually, I need to use this one. I need to fix this guy because he does not look far back enough. So I'm going to add a little white. Because it looks strange that he's not reflecting, but he's not reflecting because he's too far back. Lena, way to go. Ooh, Debbie got 60 whole wine. I can't wait to see what you think of those, Debbie. Not that I'll be buying them because I love my grams, but there you go, Lena. Thanks, Jillian. It's not bad, you know. If I get these little fixed with a little bit of white, I may not mind giving this away as a gift. I may not mind. I'm gonna wait to sign it when I have a mat nearby so that I'll know exact. I don't want to sign it and then end up half hidden. So. Oh yeah, Debbie, I know, eh? She is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Maria Rush, anyway, she's from Poland. She's just unbelievable. Ugh, Radnik I can't say it. I won't even try because I'll just embarrass myself. Okay. So I need to make sure this brush is very clean because I'm going to go into my white. And I need to get a clean... You can see how much water, I don't know if you can see or not. I had it in my alizarin crimson. It's like water in order to get it. And it was still too potent. Okay. Get it clean well. Not sure how I'll get it clean well with a dirty baby wipe. So maybe I should. I don't want to get yellow in there. I don't get yellow in it. And okay. All right. Clean brush. And let's spritz my. So I'm using my Shinahan white gouache, but I am going to water it down. Oh, come on, really? Because first, what I want to do is I just want to make this look a little more in the distance. I did only use the one coat, but it still needs to be a little bit in the haze. Okay, I'm going to use that white also up here to try and shape these clouds just a little bit more. To give some highlights and define clouds a little bit. Except I think I need it thicker, so I'm going to go right to the well here. And maybe it would work better this way. So the tops should be lighter. So just need to go in and shape them a little bit. Definitely have to use it thicker or it's going to dry. So I'm trying to render this video service. I've got it rendered once for the DVD. And twice today I tried to render it without the DVD menu so that I can put it up on YouTube. This is for my cousin's funeral. Because there were relatives out west who couldn't make it, and in the valley, one of his cousins ended up with shingles, so she couldn't come, and the weather was bad anyway. So they want to be able to see it. So the easiest way is for me to put it up unlisted on my YouTube channel and give them the link. All right, so I put kind of a whole layer over that to lighten up that color. And now I want to go in some thicker. All right, I'm going to leave it because if I don't... All right, I just want to fix that so it looks, so you can see that that comes down in front. Okay. C'est tout fini. Yay, Debbie. Really, Judy? And I left it at 1080 too. I didn't even move it down. So that's good to know. Thanks. Oh, no, I did. It is down on 720. I forgot. I couldn't remember if I did or not. But I did. Yeah. So I moved money. So obviously YouTube, even though it says you can... Oh, it says you can stream at 4K. Right. Can't even stream at 1080 without it being annoying. So I will get out a frame and I will tweet a picture of it with the frame. Let's move back to this so you can see it without the reference photo. There. I almost need to take out a little bit of color there, don't I, for the sun? Oh, I just saw that. I think I can use my, hold on. Sorry. I apologize for the groaning. It's my knee. It doesn't want to bend. It was up on a footstool, and now it doesn't want to bend, and it needs an Advil. Okay, so I am going to go in, and with my magic, and I need a clean tissue. Get that glow down here. Yeah, Gail, we've got snow on the way from now until Tuesday night. And we're supposed to travel 3 hours tomorrow. My poor cousin, her best friend, drove 3.5 hours to come up to the service and the reception. And she found out at the reception that her father passed away while she was at her best friend at Fraser's funeral. So she had to turn around and drive right back. So his funeral's tomorrow. So we were supposed to go down tomorrow, but we may not be. Oh, don't want to get it on the... Just want to try and get it lightened up a little, not rub. Oh no, don't want to get a major bloom there. There we go. Oh, that helps. I like that. See, just that little bit of light there. That helps. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. So I can't text it to my, I guess I can to my younger, to my older sister, just send it to just her, get her opinion. She's the artist as well, although she doesn't do art at the moment. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming and letting me suffer through trying to get this silly I have to decide. I have to decide whether it's good enough to give away as a gift. Of course, I'm very picky on myself. My older sister will be picky on me too, because... All right. Thank you, Zoe. Oh, Zoe, hi. Come in. I didn't greet you, I don't think. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.